Hi, and welcome to Soccer iQTV, the Shutout Pizza Files. I'm Dan Blank, college soccer coach and author of the Soccer IQ series of books. Today, let's take a look at a goal from a Division I women's college soccer game. All right, to set this up, the team in white is attacking a goal to the left. The team in dark is obviously defending that goal. We're going to let this run through once at full speed, so you get a look at the big picture. We'll come back and dissect it frame by frame. So here we go. See, the player drives at the defense, gets by on the outside. Pandemonium ensues. And an easy little finish. I'm really fired up about this clip because we get to address one of the really foundational principles of organizing a back four, and that's identifying the point person when the opponent is running at you. And so we're going to take a look at this a couple of times in slow motion and break it down. What I want you to watch is the play of these two defenders in here, all right? Because ultimately that's where the breakdown is going to come from. So the attacker's running at the defense. She starts to angle towards the inside. The outside back moves towards the middle to confront the ball. She gets beat out wide. Serve, mad scramble, and then the goal, obviously. So right here, our center back has to be aware that this battle is being lost, all right? And so that the next thing we're going to have to deal with is this player on the ball is coming at our back four. We've got to organize who's going to be the point person, who's going to be the person who confronts the ball. And in this situation, the center back needs to be very assertive and step up and identify herself as the point person. And then everyone else can kind of take their shape around and behind her. But that's not what happens. And once this kid gets into here, we really have to have our ducks in a row. All right, we've got to be organized by this point. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of hemming and hawing about who exactly should do what. This problem needs to be solved already. As the attacker approaches, now we have two players not sure what to do back here. All right, and what's adding to their confusion is this higher attacker starts to pedal away. Why I don't like the outside back coming in to confront this ball is it's twofold. One is the angle that she's going to have to take is going to leave her susceptible to being beat to the wide side, which is exactly what happens. The other thing I don't like about it is she doesn't have any help to the outside. I mean, she's the outside back. If the center back is the point person and confronts the ball, she's going to have help to both her left and her right, and that's a much better defending scenario. And we see this mistake a lot where the outside back kind of gets sucked in, gets baited into confronting the ball, and then you're just really vulnerable to the wide side of the field. So she steps in right there. The attacker gets around on the wide side. And now the center back just doesn't have enough time to get over to affect the play, right? Like she's not, it's a much longer run for her to come from her central position than it would have been if the center back had been the point person and the outside back had just formed up as a covering defender to her outside. But that didn't happen. So now this player has the time and space to get off her cross. And again, the finish. So if you read Shutout Pizza, you're aware of what a fanatic I am about identifying the point person and identifying them early. And when that doesn't happen, you end up with situations like this. And situations like this are why I'm such a big fan of drills like the impossible game and the numbers game, which I wrote about in Shutout Pizza, because they really prioritize organizing your back four, identifying your point person quickly, and then everything else kind of happens after that. But that's got to be step one. We've got to identify who's going to be the person who confronts the ball. But this was a really great goal for us to all learn from, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like me to break down one of your videos, just become an assistant coach level patron on the Patreon page, and I'll break down goals that you submit. Thanks for tuning in to Soccer IQ TV, the Shutout Pizza Files. You can read my blog at soccerpoet.com. You can buy cool Soccer IQ gear at socceriqshop.com. Thanks for tuning in.